Hello again, friends. Long time no see. Crazy as it sounds, this is my first update in 2025, so I guess happy belated New Year to you all. The reason behind my delay of making an update to you was the fact that my entire family got attacked by a pesky virus. We basically spent the entire Christmas holiday sick. We took turns in being sick. And then my kids returned to school. I think Noah lasted about 3 days in school. And then he got sick again. And then Oliver followed. And we stayed home for another 2 weeks. So that's basically the story of the entire January. And I think that's not only our story, because I talked to the other mothers, and basically half of Hungary, I think, was sick in January, and then the other half was sick in February, it seems, because some of our team members even took 6 to 8 weeks to get healthy, and they had to go through about 5 rounds of antibiotics. So I don't know what it was, but it was something crazy going around in Hungary. I don't know what your experience you had in January and February in the United States. I hope that your year started in health and started a lot better than ours did. But here we are, and actually in between those weeks of sickness, we managed to pull together the entire montage upper office team, and we had a much needed strategic planning meeting. We took 4 days in February to talk about, just to recite the past 25 years of history of our ministry. And then we were examining the external and the internal environmental factors affecting our ministry situation. We were doing a SWOT analysis, and by the end of the 4th year, we're able to come up with a renewed mission and value statement. So let me read it to you. Our mission is to glorify God through our lives and work, actively participating in the building of His kingdom and authentically representing the gospel in our daily activities. Through our business operations, we strive to be a testimony to the world, reflecting Christ in the quality of our services, ethical conduct, and relationships. Our goal is to serve as a bridge between evangelical communities in Hungary, connecting and strengthening them, just like mortar between bricks. The next step in this planning process is to take a look at our mid-range and short-term plans. So we'll be looking ahead 5 years, 3 years, and 1 year. So that's what we're working on now. Thinking back at the faithfulness of God over the past quarter century, and then looking ahead into the future for the following 25, 30 years, was really like a mountaintop experience for me, but I think I can speak for our entire team. In the meantime, the weather got warmer. It's spring in Hungary as well. And you know what that means around the KMK? Lots and lots of new little pigeons that make lots and lots of new little pigeon droppings everywhere. We have a pigeon family, no kidding, they took residence right in front of our main entrance. So every other day it seems like we have to do a thorough cleaning just to be able to receive our guests with a clean entrance. And then, of course, we had rain. Rain is good. We had a really dry winter, so rain is much needed. Rain is good. But this year, even Bence's office was visited by rain. and that is not so good. So Tomi went up the roof of the KMK just to see the damage, just to see what we're dealing with, and take a look. So while our entire team is working hard on this KMK 2.0 project, KMK 1, the original that we're having now, needs a little bit of maintenance and repair work. So if you would like to help us provide a dry and clean space for our renters, would you consider giving a donation toward the KMK facility? And on the topic of KMK 2.0, way back at the beginning of the year, I applied to the European Leadership Forum to be able to take part in their week-long seminar. And in fact, I applied to the fundraising division. This was the same division that Bence was able to attend last year, and he found it really helpful. So I just got the news this week that they accepted my application, and it seems like that I will be attending this seminar. And I'm saying seems like because it means that now they're starting to raise the scholarship funds for me to be able to attend. The conference takes place in Poland in May, and it's really expensive. So without the scholarship, there's no way that I could attend. And actually, if you think of it, or if you would like to support me in attending this conference, I still have to pay a portion of the entrance fee, cover my travel expenses, and pay for like travel insurance and whatnot. So I think I'm still looking at like $500 around that amount that I'm still missing, even if I get the scholarship. So if you think of me and if you would like to support me, I would highly appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So it also makes me a little nervous because, as I said, the conference is in May. That's still school time, and Tomi would be with the kids for an entire week, and it's the time of their finals and year-end tests. So pray for Tomi as he's tackling the week by himself with the boys. And in closing, I just wanted to give you an update on a couple of quick news around the building. The Budapest Baptist Youth Group have settled in our building and began holding their weekly youth meetings in our place on Tuesdays. it's a full house. I'm really impressed with this group, honestly. Some very talented, dedicated bunch of young people and young leaders. So that was encouraging to see them week by week. And then one of the most talented Hungarian Christian musician and his team will record his new concert album in our auditorium next Wednesday, actually. He has shot a music video at the KMK before, and I will link that video in the description just to see if you can spot the places in the video that were shot at our building or not. But this time around, they requested that we empty the entire auditorium and clear it out. We have about 380 chairs there, so every chair needs to be removed for this recording to take place. And then actually, like the following day, we're getting ready for a really big conference because our location will host the Budapest leg of the Global Leadership Summit. So we need all 380 chairs be brought back to the auditorium. And I don't know if I mentioned, but Tomi pinched a nerve in his lower back. So once again, please pray for Tomi and whoever is going to help him haul all those chairs back and forth the auditorium. Well, thank you for listening to this short update, and thank you for praying for Tomi. And once again, please help us provide a lovely and clean and a dry place for all our guests and for all these programs. And please consider supporting the renovations, the immediate renovation needs of the KMK. And also, if you think of my European Leadership Forum attendance, I would be very thankful. I appreciate you all. Bye-bye.